Right guys, welcome back to the channel again today. Today we have Hayley's burg in, Lily, as you can see here. Right, just a couple of things guys. First of all, we're going to be doing a boost leak on this to find out. We've got a couple of little boost issues and that. Every now and then it throws the light on for the boost solenoid at the back or the boost solenoid at the front. So we've got a rear one there because they've done the front one before. We've also got a radiator clip which we've got to put on, which goes down inside there. So we'll have to remove the front bumper, get the headlight out and get the bolt what is down from behind there basically to replace it. Along the way as well we've got oil sump bolt, we've got an oil filter, we've got the oil down there as well, and on top of that we've got the subframe bushes to do, providing we've got enough time. There's the code numbers there, so basically that will be getting done probably last of all. We've got a sump gasket here. We may have an oil leak, but we don't know if it's coming from the bottom return pipe from the turbo, so we're going to replace the gasket if that is the problem, which means that we won't be doing the bottom gasket basically. But first of all, like I say, we're going to be doing the boost leak, so I'm going to remove the top hat. I'm going to put it on to find out if there's any little boost issues along the way before we put anything else on. And we have found the boost leak, or a boost leak. We've checked everywhere else, all down here, main pipes, around the intercooler joins and that. No leak whatsoever. But if I build it up a bit and get a bit of this, you'll probably see, if I, sorry about this guys, you can probably see those little bubbles. So let me do it again. You see it down there, the little bubbles? That's basically where the boost leak's coming from. So basically we found the boost leak. Unfortunately we're not going to be able to do it because I've literally searched high and low for the gaskets and I haven't got no spare ones or anything. So we're going to contact Nevlock in the morning and well, Monday shall I say, and order some new ones. But yeah guys, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to crack on with checking the oil leaks and then get on to doing the radiator bracket and so on and so on. I'm not 100% sure whether we're going to get these done, but we're going to test to see if they need doing, because there's no real reason why we're going to be changing them, but it's just like prevention's better than cure sort of thing. So it's just one of those. So basically what we're going to do is going to crack on, get the bumper off and get cut little bits free so we can see for other things. Now we've got the car up in the air as you can see. Right, it's quite a funny situation really. The gasket what we got for the little sump, it was recommended by someone that it might be leaking, but we have had a look and as you can see guys, I mean there is no way that is leaking. Even from the second sump gasket, I mean yeah, there's a little bit of dirt there and grime, which is to be expected, but there is absolutely no leaks whatsoever from the little one, or even, oh, let's have a look under it, even from the top one. We're not going to do the gasket, it's, yeah, not if it doesn't need doing. Next thing was the bushes, these bushes here for the subframe. Someone recommended that it might be bushes. This was the one what we had the trouble with basically, with here and the mount here. The bolt wouldn't come out, and remember we had to weld it. So basically what we've done is I've cured the knocking. The knocking is not happening no more because we've correctly put this bolt in and I've put a new bolt in, oh, where is it? In that one there. This one here, this one we probably won't get to see too well, but that one there, and obviously that one up there, and this one here. If I put this here and start with this one, yeah, you got, if I put it here, you got a little bit of movement, so that eliminates that mounting there. I wouldn't say that one's a problem. That one we have checked up there, exactly the same, and the same with that one. Moving on to this one, if we go up here, same amount of movement, absolutely fine. The same with that one up here, that's absolutely fine. And well, if I get this here and just do a little thing, that's absolutely fine as well. In fact, I mean, me myself, doesn't warrant enough for me to be changing the mountings, because there's no playing them whatsoever, there's no knocking. It was just basically a bit of worry scare from someone saying it might be this, it might be that, that's leaking, when it's not leaking. Until you do your proper investigations, like, it's no good saying what it could be and what it may not be. So the next protocol is this return pipe here. The one up near the turbo is sweating a little bit, as you can see that. So we're going to replace that with this gasket here, and then we're going to go on to fitting the radiator bracket. It's that old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's no need to change and spend your money on things that doesn't need really doing. So we've got the parts anyway, so in the future if it does need doing, we can do it. So right guys, we're going to crack on, like I say, get the oil return feed off, get the gasket done on that, clear the area up and make sure that's okay, and then we're going to move around to doing the bracket up there for the radiator. Right guys, now she's all running, as you can see, no leaks. I've gave it a little tidy up, everything's all torqued up, so there's no leaks, just running it. So, right guys, now that's the oil leak done on the return pipe. Now the last thing to do now is the radiator clip, so I'm just going to bring the car down, get the bumper off, get the headlight out, and then we'll go from there and see what we've got to do. So right, catch you in a minute guys. the new clip is in. If I get a torch, you can see it there, the new clip's in. You can see it down there, all in. The old one is here. Basically it snaps there. So right, in doing these, you've got I'll show you the procedure, because most of you may know a lot of the easier way is to do it with the radiator pack and intercooler out. That'll be the nicest way of doing it. This bolt here comes out under the water bottle, the little where is it, 10mm here, that comes out. Obviously the headlight you can take out, as you can see it's gone, and the bumper, all I've done is secured it to here and here so it doesn't fall down, so you don't have to take the whole bumper off. Obviously around here you've got a star key and a star key here. Undo those, which undo for these. Undo the fog light, which I've undone, and remind myself to reconnect. It comes out sort of out down this way and backwards basically. So that's how you swap those over without having to take all the radiator pack out, which is a complete nightmare. So, right guys, I'm just gonna put it on time lapse, put it all back together, get the headlight back in, and hopefully job's a good one. So, right, we're gonna catch you in a minute, guys. That is it for today. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Like I say guys, nice little burg here. Hayley's one, Lily. Did a little walk around of it. Quite a nice one. Very clean. That is it for today. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. And from me, goodbye. And from Will, there's Will over there. Hey, yeah. So yeah, like I say, hope you all enjoyed, and catch you on the next one, guys. See you all soon.